Anywhere you say, anywhere you say, anywhere.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am Nicole Love, also known as Nick. And today I want to kind of go a little bit deeper from the previous video that I did, kind of diving into the universal year that the collective is in, the universal 9 year. I wanted to go a little deeper in and kind of also make the connection to like your personal year theme as it aligns with the collective universal 9 theme, kind of like giving you that contrast and kind of that added layer of the impact and the energetic influence and power that the universal 9 year that we are all going in collectively. But how does that relate to you on your individually with your personal year? So we're going to get into that and understanding the energy and practices and really helping to align and for you to tune into the energy so you can have the most energetically vibey, juicy wonderfulness. I don't even know, like, I don't know. let's just get into it. How about that? As I said, this year kind of builds upon this year. This video builds upon the previous video that I did where I was talking about the universal year that we're in 2025, which is a 9 year. So the personal year, how you can, I'll leave a link down below for you to determine what your personal year is. So your personal year number, it changes based on your birthday. And so the personal year, it represents your specific journey and the themes of the year based on your birthday. So it's based on your birthday. And again, I'll put a link down below for you to like just put in your information and it'll give you your personal year. And so this number changes based on the year. And that's why I thought it would be really helpful to kind of add in that added layer of understanding what your personal year theme is as it relates to the collective universal year theme, which is a 9 year. So we're going to get into that. If you want to go a little bit more in depth in terms of like what the 9 year is on a universal scale, I would recommend watching my previous video as well. But just to kind of summarize what year we are on a collective standpoint, 2025, break it down it in numerology, using numerology, you get a 9 year. And so the overarching energy that influences the collective is that of closure, reflection, compassion, and the preparation for new beginnings, because a 9 year is the end of a cycle and it's like a life review. So we're doing like a global scale life review essentially. And because it's on a collective scale, it makes it like very universally felt and you see it play out in every part of the world. All right, so we're going to get into the different years here and kind of compare your personal year as it relates to the collective universal 9 year theme. Again, if you don't know what personal year number you're in, click on the description box down below or in the comment. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I may do it in both, but ideally it will be in the description box so you can calculate what your personal year number is for the current year that we're in, which is 2025. They go from 1 to 9, and that's how you can determine your personal year you're in. And each number has a specific energetic profile that you really do kind of see play out specifically. From a numerological standpoint, I love numerology. So those of you that are in a personal year 8, it's all about power, success, material mastery. What's really interesting is we literally just came out of an 8 year. Um, so you'll maybe see some parallels of like what transpired last year in that way, just to kind of give you an understanding of like how it played out on a universal scale. Like maybe you'll see that kind of play out on a personal level. So again, this power systems in play, what success is, material mastery, right? Um, when you think of like the material mastery part, it's really seeing how you create a level or your capacity to have experiences that feel aligned. Like think of like abundance manifestation. That's like the material mastery. What does that look like for you? Power, success, the level of achievement. That's like personal year 8. But with it being through the universal 9 year, it's gonna be a challenge for you to like. The challenge for you is like looking at like rethinking what your relationship with power and success is. That's the distinction, right? So it's looking at what you how you relate to power, how you relate to success, how you relate to material mastery, and rethinking your relationships with power, success, material mastery. And the 9 year is really about letting go. It's about transformation, and also compassion. I have to throw that part in. It's like letting go with grace, letting go gracefully. So through that universal 9 lens, it's going to really focus on like how can you focus on letting go of limiting beliefs when it comes to abundance and leadership. That is like really where you're going to be like reevaluating and really looking at that. Like you're going to be like, it's going to be placed right in front of you. What is the power of success and material mastery? What are your thoughts? What's your relationship to that, to those systems in place? And what are beliefs that may be limiting you around being in alignment in a way that shows up, that manifests in your life, that you're like, yeah, I love that. I love how that feels in my life. Because again, we're at a 9 year. It's an inner cycle. It's about completion. It's looking at things that are showing up and being really clear and really honest about like, okay, oh, that maybe didn't work out like I thought it was, but it's all okay at the same time, right? It's just providing an opportunity to really see clearly how things are playing out. I just want to say, don't be so quick to like tear yourself up. And you see things and you're like, oh my gosh, wow, it's all okay. It's the gift of the 9 year of seeing things from a place of clarity, not through judgment, of shaming or guilting, but through the judgment, through the lens of seeing what is no longer serving. So 8 year, personal year is all about power, personal power. How are you using your power is how I would say it. So there's this focusing again on success, leadership, and material abundance. And so the collective 9 year lens that we're in, it reminds you to balance ambition with integrity and consider how your goals can serve the greater good. Because again, the universal 9 year speaks on a global scale. So making that connection point globally, collectively, if you care, which you really should care because I mean it's all connected. It's really for you. 8 is about balancing ambition with integrity, like integrity, being in integrity for you. So seeing and looking at how you power your life and what is that power rooted in when it comes from like when you speak of like integrity, being in integrity for you. in this coming year. So the question, the reflection question for you, personal year 8 is all about power and success, right? So the question for reflection would be to ask yourself, what beliefs about success and power can I release to step into my true potential? That's a big one. It goes back to that integrity piece, your true potential, being aligned with integrity, your true potential. And the affirmation to kind of like harmonize, with this being personal year 8 for you, focus on power and success, and then through the lens of like looking at the beliefs you have when it comes, like they're attached, like power and success. Affirmation would be, I let go of limiting beliefs and align with my highest vision of success and abundance. Because personal year 8 through the 9 lens is really going to hold you to a level of integrity. How do you stand in your integrity? That's what that really is going to like be calling into action for you personally and globally when it comes to like how those two energies really do harmonize, essentially. So as we step into 2025, which is a universal 9 year, we are collectively being called to embrace the beauty of endings, the power of transformation, and really the gift of releasing what no longer serves us. So each of us has a unique personal journey, and you'll see, because I looking back at this, you'll see that our paths are still interconnected by the shared energy of compassion, reflection, and healing. So no matter where your personal number is, it's still this interconnection of compassion, reflection, and healing, right? So how can you, if you can't figure out anything else, like you don't have a key takeaway, compassion, reflection, and healing, how can I focus on that? Just meeting yourself where you are and what shows up right in front of you. So no matter where you are in your personal cycle, this year, it really invites you to align with the collective by letting go with grace, finding closure where it's needed, and creating space for new opportunities to bloom. And so this intersection of personal and universal energy, it's very powerful in providing like this reminder that we are both individuals and we're also part of a greater whole. And we are each contributing to the collective evolution, because it's like we're at the end of an ending and the beginning of a new way of being. We're seeing it play out and we're going to see it unfold this year. So I really want to encourage you to let this year be one of intentional release, of heartfelt compassion, and inspired growth. And I really believe that together we can honor the lessons of the past while courageously stepping into the infinite potential of the future. Right? That just sounds so wonderful. So I just want to say thank you so much for taking the time to like go through the personal year number, and how it goes through the powerful energies of 2025 and the universal 9 year of transformation and completion. So whether you're stepping into new beginnings, deepening relationships, or you're just wrapping up a significant chapter in your life, remember that your personal journey, again, it contributes to the greater story. We're all like really in process of figuring it out. We're writing it out together as we speak. So again, this year is an invitation to release what no longer serves you, reflect with gratitude, and align with compassion and healing that the world so deeply needs. Deeply needs it so much right now. So let's move forward again with attention, trusting that every ending clears the way for new opportunities to unfold. So be kind to yourself, stay open to growth, and remember, you are a vital part of this collective transformation. You are here on purpose. You're here for a purpose. Remember that. So if this resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe to continue exploring these energies with me. And let's make 25 a year of purpose and powerful shifts together, with love and light. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.
Honey, when you said, honey, when you said, any